Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Life with Marianne and Joe. Thanks so much for stopping by today to see what I am making a video about. If you've been following along, you know I did a little bit of winter decor here in the foyer, which you can see right behind me. And I think my last video was the Valentine Day mantle in the family room. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of non-corny Valentine decor. And today I'm just going to share with you a really quick little video about the winter decor that I put in the kitchen. Now I did very, very little. I only did something we have a 3-tiered shelf on the one wall, and we have a mantle over our stove, and I did a little bit of winterizing up there. Not much, just a little bit that I'd like to share with you. Now, I know a lot of you don't have the same materials that I have to use, but again, it is just there to serve as an inspiration to, let you know that you can put a little something up to put a smile on your face. Like, I don't know, just something. I feel like when I don't do it, it just kind of feels blank. Especially now in the winter, it is so cloudy here in the Northeast. Every day is just cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. Right now, it's been so cloudy this whole weekend, and today is just so depressing, and it's beginning to rain. We're supposed to get some sleet and snow today, and then back to rain again tomorrow, and then rain. I don't know, it's just so blah. Anything that might put a little smile on our faces is worth it. Now, I have so many things coming up in the, down the pike, and I'm getting a little bit nervous about it because I know it's going to be a lot of work, and I'm up for it. I just, actually, when I do work, it keeps my mind off of all the other aches and pains and things that are rumbling around in my brain. Update, it looks like we will be getting that piano, and I had my contractor here the other day, and we're going, I have to prep for the arrival of it, and where it's going to go and whatnot, and my plans for that room that I have to let Marianne in on, and hopefully she'll like what I have in mind. Okay, everybody, so stay tuned for this little video on the winter decor in the kitchen. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're all staying warm if you're in a cold place, or enjoying it if you're in a warm place, and I will be seeing you. Okay, so we have this 3-tiered shelf that is here on the wall in the kitchen, and I usually do seasonal things on it. And so for the winter, what I did was up here on the top shelf, I have a fir tree that I put there, and I didn't use any of the snow or anything like that, but I have a snowman right next to it, so you can see he's really cute. He has a really heavy base so that he stays wherever you put him. Now we have 6 of them. I'll show you, I think 6. I'll show you the other ones in a second. And then down here I have another fir tree in the corner, and I have a snowman's head there, and the angel that she's there no matter what the season is. She's always there somewhere on this shelf. And then down below, I have this little jar right here that the snowman head is the cap to it. And I didn't fill it with anything yet. I don't know what I want to put in there. Something that has some kind of icy color. I don't know, some kind of something. I don't know, maybe mints or something like that. So anyway, that is this 3-tiered shelf that I did here in the kitchen. I'll show you what I did on top of the stove mantle. All right, so way up there on top of the mantle, right on top of the crown molding, this is the mantle to the stove. You can see what I did was I have some white branches, which I like to use a lot during the winter, as well as some pine cones. Now on the mantle itself, which is above the stove, you can see here are those other snowmen that match the one that I just showed you. And funny story about these, Marianne actually bought these to give as gifts one year, but I didn't know that, and I found them in a box and I put them out on display, and ever since then they've been part of my repertoire to put out for the winter. So you can see down at this end what I did was I have a taller fir tree and then a smaller one and then some pine cones. Why was I going to call them bagels? I don't know why. And then you see the snowmen here, and I used a couple of different risers to give them varying levels, and then a lot more pine cones and some pine needles that do not shed so they don't fall into the stove. And then I continued down this end as well. Let me back up. So there's the stove, and this is the mantle that I'm talking about for those of you that don't understand what I was saying. So you can see there is the snowman scene right there, and the branches with the pine cones above it. Okay, so there you go. There's my little touch of winter decor for the kitchen. That's it. That's all I'm doing here. It's just to give the idea of the season. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe. It's free. Drop me a comment, and I'll be seeing you really soon. Bye-bye.